What's up, Internet? So, love y'all. Thanks for showing up and saying hi. Um, I enjoy vlogging. I enjoy leaving my thoughts forever. It's a good time. So, um, some crazy manifestations today. Earlier today, I said I should focus on getting a home, focus on manifesting a house, which I've been on this crazy healing journey. Some people talk about a healing journey in a way that I don't think is genuine, but really for me, it's like trauma, problems, diseases, um, recovery. Uh, you know, there's a lot of really deep issues that I'm working through. Um, and earlier today, I was like, I should work on manifesting housing, right? I have AI tracks of like vaults filled with money. I have AI tracks of people handing me money that I made with AI. And then I superimpose on them words, and like I use the voices off TikTok to do like, these are cool. Should I wear my mask? I've got this mask facing backwards. It was my Halloween mask. Yeah, it's like this. But yeah, I've got a, yeah, this was cool. I remember this kid loved it. This little kid was like, hi. But, uh, yeah, this is cool looking. This is definitely scary. Especially I had like more like cover, and I had a big red Akatsuki blanket on. So I dressed as the Akatsuki Kyubi, if you know what that is. Anyway, um, I was working on manifesting a house, and then suddenly I hear news today that they've awarded $800 million to house veterans. So I would take one of those handouts. I am not interested in renting. I am interested. I'll take a double wide. You know what I mean? I'll take a double wide. Um, I want a bit of land, place to park, some buffer for silence, um, uh, like a backyard. I don't need a garden. I don't need, I should be able to put like solar panels on the roof if I want to. I also shouldn't have any like inspections. I don't want an HOA. Um, and I would definitely enjoy that. That would be quite cool. Um, so yeah, if I was really holographic speed painter guy, I would have stayed anonymous or just claimed to be AI. My art's real, but I've thought about claiming to be AI just because, and I didn't. I was like, no. I took a unique angle with my social issues and what I draw and how I had a weird thing happen on TikTok. On two of my HDSP accounts, I had 3 activities from 6 different accounts at the exact same time, right? It's like the accounts, usually I get 1 like a day on TikTok. And then all of a sudden I had 1 like and 2 favorites on both accounts at the same time. 6 different accounts did it for me within like the same minute, right? And I'm like, what happened? Well, I was reading the article about VA housing. So yeah, um, I think that early in my life, my parents were very afraid of money. I remember my dad complaining when he had to do taxes. My parents were often like, "You're gonna eat us out of the house. We'll be homeless." You know, so yeah, I didn't feel like safe or secure. I had like a deep, especially after being circumcised, I had a deep insecurity about my parents. My parents were not trustable or stable people. And so I've always had, like, I am homeless. I don't have a home. I'm proud of that and fine with that because I've lived that life. I know who's out there doing it, and they're not bad. They're interesting and powerful sometimes, too. Um, the people who own land and have properties definitely live a lot easier, usually, in my perception. But anyway. So yeah, I chose to focus on manifesting a home earlier. I had just decided that I've done girls, I've done supreme super consciousness, right time, right place, like a reality, supreme reality controller. But I haven't really done money until recently. And then I was like, I want a home, right? So I still have to make that. I still have to create the the housing situation for myself. And yeah, I think this should be fine. Should be fun. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, the day that I decided to do that, later on I hear the VA has given out $800 million to provide housing for veterans. Now, what they said is they provided $800 million to 25 organizations that do that. So I don't know if that's real or a payout to your buddies if everyone's pocketing it, which it could be. So, but yeah. Yeah, I love this mask. I think I might wear the mask when I'm vlogging from now on. Just, it's pretty cool. Um, but yeah. Can you imagine me riding around at night on a scooter? I had this like freaking all red scooter too, and I would go around like throwing stamped money and shit. It was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. So yeah, I had a lot of different lights, but on Halloween it was all red. It was just a red glowing, floating orb of red. So yeah, yeah, I hit some big parties with my stamped cash. Hit some big parties. I did. I couldn't find them online, but just by wandering, I ran into them. Like neighborhood block parties. Some of those neighborhoods attracted crowds, way bigger crowds than downtown. Yeah, there's no place you could go with a bigger crowd than that. So, yeah, really nice neighborhoods. So, Newgate. Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong. I was out there distributing what I thought was useful information. In my mind, I was saving people. Saving people from a fate I know all too well. You know, I'm not doing it to give them something I don't know what it is. I know what it is, and I'm helping them. So, anyway, yeah, the housing thing. I decided today, this morning, while I was vlogging, that I would focus on manifesting a house. And then all of a sudden, I get the news the VA had given $800 million to provide veteran housing. I'll take that. Hook me up. You know, I don't want to pay anything off. I want my own land. And I want like a double wide. I don't want wood. Um, I don't want anything I have to fix up. I don't want to pay HOA, and I don't want to pay rent. I'm not paying any rent. But you got $1 million on the side for me? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. So yeah. No, I had like crazy 16 luck. You know what's funny is when I'm playing No Man's Sky, the whole introduction of No Man's Sky, the ID of the people talking and like their repeat numbers were all 16, 16, 16, 16. The White House is addressed as 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. The tarot, the universe doesn't run on the tarot, but the number 16 in the tarot is the tower. So the falling down, the chaos, the built dreams crumbling. Yeah, it's what we fear, but it's what we know this reality does. This reality is built on eating others. So, if only it were good. But yeah, maybe it is a sign. Maybe I should focus on getting a home. It would be nice to have some land, have a house, nothing to pay off, but I don't even like property taxes, but I'll hear that. Some raw unbuilt land, that property tax is like $40 a year. Some built up land, that property tax is a few thousand. So it's not too bad. But yeah, I definitely think it's more than a coincidence that I heard about the VA. The VA writing an article it's given away to $800 million for veteran housing. I don't want a place to rent. Don't want a place to rent. Can you imagine you're an organization, the VA pays you to house veterans, and you take them in and charge them a part of their, like, settlement money? I want my own land and my own home. That's what I want. So, you better believe there'd be some treasure buried on it. Holding on to that one until I die. So anyway, thanks for watching.